So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, we're on the way. Alexander-Arnold. And Maguire. Van Dijk. Roberto Carlos. And it's Neves. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Camavinga. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Palmer. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Cleared away. They've got a corner here. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Cruyff! He will be livid with himself. Gusto. And Caicedo. Badiashile. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. The ball goes in. Good read, needed to be. Caicedo. Liam Delap. Now it's Palmer. Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. João Neves. And it's Fernandes. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about, and it's Camavinga, distributed tidily. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Fernandez. For Palmer. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Fernandez. Liam Delap. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cruyff. This looks promising. Palmer. Bino Gittins. Some good work on the right flank here. He is through here! And he's been shifted off it. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
That has been slung wide. Maguire. Caicedo. Fernandez. And it's made its way to him. Nicely weighted ball. That's the keeper's ball. Garnacho. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Hato. And here's Garnacho. Chelsea have a free kick. Hato picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Fernandez. And Garnacho. And here's Cruyff. Chance! It's hit the upright.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Roberto Carlos. João Neves. Palmer. Liam Delap. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Neymar has it in a wide position. Liam Delap. João Neves. Now it's Neymar. Now it's and a chance! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's a pretty loose pass. Caicedo. Bino Gittins. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're off again. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Lovely ball. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Palmer. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk. And it's Neves. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. It's Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish right from the top draw. It is no contest, it is a landslide. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe, and he's having a shot! It's in! With that, he takes home the match ball.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolute
shapes to shoot! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's away! Brilliantly cut out. Roberto Carlos. And Alexander-Arnold. João Neves. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. Badiashile.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Now it's Garnacho. Good ball, good take. Nicely spread. Palmer. And he skips past his man. He has found the way through. By no Gittins. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found the way through. Swings in a header! And it's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Chelsea choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, he welcomes it in. Palmer is onto this. And the shot! And he's gone looking for safety. Ah, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot! And that's past the post.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 87.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 15. Se va a realizar
Caicedo.
un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. James picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Flash, and he gets big! And that's wide.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
Barcelona making
El
another
dorsal
change
12.
here.
El dorsal 19. Serán sustituidos.
Just about up to
El
75
dorsal
minutes.
7. El dorsal
Now it's
23.
Camavinga.
El
Well played.
dorsal
That
10.
has snuffed out the danger. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Cantona tries to pass it through. It could be in here. Chance, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. By no Gittins. And here's Neymar. Camavinga. And here's Cantona. Real chance! Caicedo. For Pedro Neto.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Chelsea playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Lovely, now then. Takes a shot! Brilliant from Cantona! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Caicedo. And it's Palmer. And it's Fernandes. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Cantona. Looking to play him in. Neymar gets into some space. Big header! Oh, taken with style! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Caicedo. Valverde. Now it's Cantona. Neatly clipped into space. James. And Badiashile. Fernandes. Gross. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cantona with... And the finish! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Cantona, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.